Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Foxydude here, and welcome back to a brand new video, another episode of my FC25 Arsenal RTG. And I made a bit of a mistake by completing the Olivier Giroud SBC, which is on your screens right now, but I pressed A, so then his walkout started happening, so I had to rush and find everything of equipment-wise to actually start making the recording of this video. But if you guys end up enjoying the video, though, drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well, and we're going to get straight into it. So we've gone ahead and completed this Giroud because, I mean, why the hell not? Let's be real. Obviously, 3-star weak foot isn't great, but I don't really use weak foots that much anyway. 4-star skill moves is pretty nice. You can play as a striker. I know he plays in the MLS, so I know it's a problem, but he could be a great super sub, and I also do have Saliba, so there is a chance that we could do a little bit of fun in there. Now, he doesn't really have any good scoring play styles, which is pretty bad, apart from just power header. First touch is nice, flair is pointless, Trivela is nice, acrobatic is also pointless. Aerial plus is going to be something that we'll basically take advantage of if we can get a corner with him in play. And at least he's got a plus role for basically everything. He's got poacher plus, advanced forward plus, false 9 plus, target forward plus. Very, very nice indeed. So we're going to go ahead and put Olivier Giroud into the club, and that is him complete. I don't believe there's any other Arsenal player SBCs out there. Obviously, I've just come back home and started recording this video. Obviously, I have seen that we've just drawn to Fulham, so I want to basically castrate myself. So let's have a look if there's anything else here. If I've missed, none of these players have played for Arsenal as far as I'm aware. And that is where we stand. We've also got, obviously, these tokens going along. I don't know how long they're out for. At the moment, we've only got 2. It's amazing, honestly. If we get one more, then we can get an 83 plus times 30, which would be good for the fodder side of things. Obviously, I could try. I would like to get 10 for this Kim Little, but I'm just not going to do that. I've got to play champs and rivals, and I cannot be bothered in the absolute slightest. So I've been doing a bit of testing as well. As you can see, I've got a test squad out, which is basically in a different formation. It's in the 4-4-2 rather than the 4-1-4-1 that I play. I've only basically played squad battles, so I don't really have an amazing track record of where that is, but you know, we're trying things out here. I also want to go ahead and point your attention to, oh, is it not showing it? Oh no, it does. It's in the icon profile. Sorry, my apologies. So I've got some good news for you guys. Kelly Smith is going to get upgraded in every single possible way because of the Arsenal women's team. So I've just gone onto my phone to check it, and Arsenal women's have just played Aston Villa at the same time that the Arsenal men's team played away at Fulham. Now, Arsenal need to win 1 in their next 5 domestic league matches for 2 new playstyles and a role plus. They beat Aston Villa. They also need to score 4 goals in the next 5 domestic league matches for an extra +1 rating and a new role plus. I can also confirm to you guys that they just beat Aston Villa 4-0, which means that Kelly Smith is going to get all of her upgrades straight into 1. Now, I don't know if that means that's going to increase her price a little bit. It's still sitting around the 700,000 coin mark, but maybe people, to be honest, okay, yeah, it's about 700,000 coins. Maybe people just haven't realized yet. I've also popped Miedema up top because because I got Timber in there and also Alex Scott playing, she gets a little bit more chemistry, and maybe the icon as well gives her an extra chemistry boost, so that's kind of nice. I've also been doing some Evos in the meantime, so Kai Havertz has been complete, as you can see. He is now a little bit too late because I could have done the dribbling Evo on him for the flash Evos, but I just didn't get around to it. You guys that in a minute. Yuri and Timber we're working on at the moment because he's going to eventually basically get every single defensive playstyle in the book, to be honest. So we'll take that with open arms. There's no other Evos that we're currently working on, so we'll go straight over to the evolution section to showcase you guys which ones we're working on. So we've got Yuri and Timber here, so we need to win 2 matches in any game mode, which we've won once. That's going to give him slide tackle. Then if we go and play 2 matches and win one of them, we get anticipate and block on him. And then if we go ahead and play 2 matches and win another 2, we will go ahead and get Jockey Plus on him. So if we have a look at it, eventually he's going to have this, which is effectively every single playstyle in the defensive category apart from Bruiser. Once we're done then with this evolution of Timber, which we've got 15 days left to do, don't know why I backed out of that, my apologies, there is another Evo out here, which I believe is, but I could be wrong, I'm not doing that Ronaldinho one, you can get stuffed. Where is it? There is one right here, which is called Focus Surge, which focuses on stamina and aggression with composure and precision to the jockey playstyle and electrify the field with some sexy stuff. Or was it somewhere else? Was it cosmetics or something? I don't remember where it was. There was one that did some stuff on like defending and physical side of things. It might have been this one. I mean, this one technically can work because if you have a look at it, it's +3 physical and +5, 3 defending and physical, as well as, it literally is just 3 defending and physical. So, if you have a look at my Timber, if I just stayed in the same screen, it'd be fine. You can see here that he would end up having 81 physical with 83 defending. And it just makes him that little bit better. So, it's definitely something that we can use. Still haven't started this Nwaneri, but I have literally all the time in the world. And I've started a new Evo for Rapid Wing Master to go on to Martinelli. So it'll give him the 90 pace that we kind of want, and then it will give him the Rapid Playstyle Plus, which is just something that we definitely want, because then all of a sudden he's going to have Quick Step with Rapid Plus. The Trivela is in there, the Finesse Shot is in there, and also with those rolls just getting more and more sexy every time we see him. And he'll also have right mid as another alternate position. So if I wanted to move Saka somewhere else, or he was suspended or whatever, Martinelli can go and play right mid and gives me way more options, which is just something that I really could do with. So it's just a win-win all round there. So pretty good, pretty sexy. I'm happy with it. The last thing we're going to do is, apart from opening this wasteful mix pack in the store, we're going to go ahead and buy a player to go into the club. I'm pretty sure by now you know who we're buying here. Why did that, like, just bug out? Anyway, there we go. There's a fresh card. There we go. It's not played any games. Cool. Sweet. Jorginho's in the club with Anticipate Plus. Some lovely some lovely stats that I can definitely do with. And he also can play as like a box-to-box style player. So I'm going to give him a shot over Declan Rice just for today's episode, because YOLO. So out comes Rice. I could even leave Iwobi in there, to be honest, but we're not going to. We'll put Iwobi onto the bench. We'll also put Gabriel onto the bench in case. We'll then also put, we could put Rice on the bench, but I could also just bring on Iwobi, to be honest. That's probably not necessary. So Beth Mead, sorry, there's no place for you. We're going to bring you out, and we're going to go ahead and bring Jorginho into the mix. And we're going to give Jorginho a shadow, because we could definitely do with a shadow on this man. There you go. Boom. And now it's going to give him a pace boost in there. But it's a nice card, actually. 4-star, which is pretty nice. Centre defensive mid, and also a centre mid as well in there. Decent pace stats, or to be honest, especially with the boost in there. His passing stats are brilliant. Great vision, great short pass, great long passing. Phenomenal in those stats. Some very nice dribbling stats as well. Great positioning all round there, so we will take that. We've also got some great defending stats, which we're now boosting, and some decent stamina and that all rounds. And with the Anticipate Plus, he's definitely more on the defensive side and can help us out all around. So that is where we are with this team. What we're going to do is we're going to play a couple of games here and have a look and see how this team performs. I completely forgot. Thank you guys for reminding me. We'll take out this person. And we're also going to give Olivier Giroud a shot as well. We can't not. I completely forgot that he existed. So let me just quickly grab him and put him into the team. Okay, so as we go into the gameplay, as expected, we had massive recording problems, massive audio sync problems, so I decided to just delete all of the audio and come back to post-commentary. So as you can see then, Saka takes the ball down onto the wing here. Kelly Smith with the finesse shot goes in and puts the ball into the back of the net. I don't really know what's going on with all my recording stuff at the moment. It just keeps being really poor on whatever I play. Lovely finesse there from Bukayo Saka to put that in the back of the net, giving us a 2-0 lead after the 40th minute. And then just before half-time here, Olivier Giroud gets a nice little low-driven Trivela into the back of the net there because he's gorgeous, and that's what he is. As you can see then, into the second half, my opponent decided to stay in the game, so a little bit of passage to play there between Giroud, Smith, and Sterling, giving the ball into Olivier Giroud, and he puts it into the back of the net. And then the final straw for our opponent is a lovely corner whipped into the box by Odegaard. Giroud heads it straight to the keeper, but the keeper obviously pounding it straight to Giroud, and that is job done. In the process, we actually got Urian Timber a new slide tackle playstyle as part of his Evo. So fair play. Then we go into the next game here, and Adeyemi puts it straight into the back of the net, and we instantly go 1-0 down. But a lovely through ball from Sterling gives Olivier Giroud a nice finesse into the back of the net because he's absolutely gorgeous. But unfortunately in this game, things just didn't go the way I wanted it, man. The passing just wasn't going where I wanted it to go, and there was just a lot of 50-50 challenges that we just weren't winning, and it just ended up being a really frustrating game for me. But nonetheless, though, it's something like that. Like, obviously, Jorginho's there free in the midfield, and Odegaard, it just tries to pass it into Sterling. I mean, that's a lovely finish. I can't discount that. But when, somebody's next to you in a different place, it's just frustrating. Saka gives me a little bit of hope here with a nice ball, but then eventually, again, the through ball came in. Yuri and Timber didn't even get time to control it before the power shot came into play, and in the 90th minute, we go ahead and make it 4-3, but it's too little too late, and we lose the game. Going into our final match here, I tend to actually skip looking at my opponent's teams. Let me know what you do about that. But that's my opponent's team, and here's how we go. Paul Scholes, with no power shot plus playstyle, power shots it from 50 miles out and puts it in the back of the net. At the time of recording this video, power shots had not been nerfed. They have been now. But Saka puts the ball into Olivier Giroud, who's gorgeous, by the way, and puts it in the back of the net. A nice finesse there to go into there. Lovely play here going across the field from Saka to Smith to Giroud to Raheem Sterling, who makes it 2-1, and we take the lead in this match. Into the second half then, Sterling gives the ball into Giroud, who parries it to Kelly Smith, who finesses it into the bottom corner. So we'll take that one, and we now build ourselves a little bit of a lead here. And then eventually Saka here finds the ball into Giroud. Giroud finds Raheem Sterling. Sterling then does a little bit of composure to get the ball into the back of the net. And as you can see, my opponent here has paused the game. And it's at this point then that I kind of know my opponent's going to leave, so I'll just do a little bit of a celebration there to round things off. And as you can see, after he took a little bit of time to try and find out what he was going to do, he is eventually going to leave. But I didn't think he was at first, because I normally just wait for them to quit. So I carried on with the match, and I'm like, okay, he's making some substitutions. I'm down for it. Let's do it. And then he pauses and instantly rage quits. We've actually just completed Yuri and Timber. Is exactly what we've done here. So bang. Oh, no, we haven't. There's another section of Timber to do. Oh, bollocks. Sorry, I forgot. So we get anticipated block, though, on Timber, and we just have to play and win 2 games at the same time there. So absolutely fair enough. We will do that in another episode in due course. We will go to the objectives now and claim whatever the hell I've done. Oh, great. It's a foundations one, lads. Oh, mate. 3 managers pack. Oh, yes. I'm not even going to open that on camera. It's a complete waste of time. But that is going to be it for this episode of the Arsenal RTG. A little bit of learning to do with the 4-4-2. It can work, but it also can't work. And that's probably a mixture of me and also me. What I will say, though, is this Jorginho card. If you do not have this card, it is 14,500 coins. You are sleeping on it. And I'm telling you that right now. You are sleeping if you do not have this Jorginho card. I will do everything I can to include clips that I just got of Jorginho in this gameplay, because he is immaculate in game. He's just so good, and having that Anticipate Plus as well is amazing. Obviously, he's not using any pluses. I mean, I'm never going to use centre-half plus on my CDM. Just bollocks, man. I could put him into a box-to-box player in future, but honestly, he's just so good. Give him a go if you've got a spare 10k coming around. And hey, if you don't like him, you can quick sell him for 10k. So you're not really going to lose anything if you try him. But please, trust me, because if there's an Evo where that Jorginho can get into, I'm putting him into it. Also, Olivier Giroud is gorgeous. And can I just say, 3 goals, 5 assists, 3 games, 5 goals and 2 assists in that time period is really good. So yeah, he's also another one that I'm happy with. But that's it for the episode. If you enjoyed it, drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here as well. And I will catch you guys for the next episode, where we'll be doing some other bits and pieces here and there, and trying to have some fun in the game, but also, as you can tell from the gameplay as well, shouting considerably loudly. Take care all, guys. Peace.